जर्नी जिसका नाम है स्टडी पॉइंट। माई सेल्फ शैलेश पॉइंट going to perform some new things for my dear students. Today I am going to show you the basic equipments which are used in the laboratory for those students who goes first time to the lab and they are unfamiliar with the substance or the equipments which are used in the laboratory. So I am going to tell you the basic equipments which are used in general experiments and what are their names, scientific names, what are their uses, how we can use them. I am going to explain you one by one and hope this video play an important role to all the new fresh learners about the experiment. Okay, so I am going to use these equipments which are just shown here and tell you about them and what is their uses and how we can use them during the experiment. I am going to explain you one by one. Okay, so the basic equipments, first one is used for your experiment is this. This is known as a test tube, which is used for taking the small amount of chemicals to perform different types of experiments. It is made up of borosilicate, which have a high melting and boiling point, and it is a very less reactive due to which it does not react with the chemicals which are stored inside it. Okay, so this is a test tube. Next thing is just bigger than test tube. This is known as boiling tube. It is used to take large amount of chemical and some chemicals which are used to be heat and something else we can use this boiling tube like this. These test tubes are held or put on a substance which is known as test tube stand. So this is a test tube stand. In this we can hold these test tubes in different ways. After using the chemicals we can put it, if we store chemicals, like this way, and after washing these we can put them in water sides so that the water droplets which are stick to the walls of the test tube may get dry up and test tube become clean. So this is a test tube stand. Another thing which we are going to use, this is known as funnel. It is a glass funnel which is used for the filtration of different substances. So this is known as glass funnel. Okay, our next equipment is this. See, its name is conical flask. What is conical flask? It is used to store different type of chemical substances and for mixing or stirring the substances we should use glass conical flask. It is basically measurement of 250 ml. Okay. Our next equipment is what this. This is known as beaker. It is used to store chemicals or different substances. It is of different size. It may be of 100 ml, it may be of 250 ml, it may be of 500 ml, even it may be of 1000 ml also present. Okay, so this is a beaker. Next thing is this. This one is known as watch glass. It is made up of glass, as it is clear from the name. It is used to store the chemical substances which we are going to take to perform different type of experiment. So for storing the chemical substances we should use watch glass. Next thing is this. This equipment is known as spatula. It is used to take out the chemicals from the resin bottles, or we should take the chemicals from the watch glass in the test tube. So we should use this spatula. It is multi-use. For collecting the chemicals we should use this side, and for taking out the chemicals we should use this side. So this is known as spatula. Next thing is, if we have to heat the any chemical substance we should use to hold the test tube. Which equipment? This is known as test tube holder. So we should use test tube holder like this to hold the test tube up to its neck so that it may not be get fall. So like this we can hold this test tube with the help of test tube holder. Okay. Now next equipment is, this is known as tongue. It is used to hold the different substances while heating the process. We should use the different substances like this. Any substance can be used to hold with the tongue, which may be hot. So for that we should use tongue. For burning of any substance we use tongue to hold that substance. Okay. Next thing is this, mortar and pestle. It is used to crush and grind the chemical substances in fine powders. This is mortar and this is pestle. So mortar and pestle are used to crush and grind the chemical substances into fine powders. This is known as filter paper. It is used for the filtration of different substances. And how we can use it? In a very simple manner, just fold it from the half just like this and make it another half like this. Just see, very simply we can use filter paper for the filtration. Just open and make a bend from the marked area and put it on the funnel like this and use for the filtration of different chemical substances. So for this we can use filter paper. This is known as tripod stand and it has 3 legs, that's why it is known as tripod stand. It is used for the heating of different substances by putting on it. For the use of tripod stand, another equipment is used that is known as wire gauge. This is known as wire gauge. It is used to kept on the tripod stand, and after that the different substances which are going to be heat is put on above the surface of wire gauge. We should not going to heat any substance directly with the flame. We should kept it on the wire gauge. After that we should start the process of heating. Okay. Next, this is another equipment which is known as thermometer. It is a clinical thermometer since it is different from the normal thermometer. Since laboratory thermometer and clinical thermometer are different, so this is a laboratory thermometer. It has ability to measure the temperature from 0 degree Celsius to 150 degree Celsius. In normal clinical thermometer measured from 1 to 100, but this measured from 1 to 150 degree Celsius like this. So it is a laboratory thermometer. It has ability to measure the temperature up to 150 degree Celsius. Okay. Now I am going to show you another equipment like this. This is cylindrical in shape that and a measurement is made on it. That's why its name is measuring cylinder. It is used to measure the different chemical substances in different amount, and it is also of different size. It may be of 100 ml, it may be of 200 ml, it may be of 500 ml, and so on. It is also made up of glass, or it may be also made of plastic. It may depend on the substance which is made, but it is used for the measurement purpose. That's why it is known as measuring cylinder. This is our reagent bottle in which different chemicals are used to store, and this is also made up of borosilicate, and it have also melting and boil point very high and less reactive. That's why it is used to store the different chemical substances. When we kept chemical inside it, it does not react with the chemical substances. That's why it is used for storing the chemicals. Next thing is a measuring flask of round bottom. That's why it is known as RB flask or measuring flask. It has a measurement of 250 ml to form the different substances in different way. Basically, we used this to make a standard solution of any substance of 250 ml in which a mark is present. It is known as round bottom flask or RB flask, or it is also known as measuring flask. Earlier it is present to put the chemical inside it, and after shaking and mixing we should make the desired original solution. Another equipment is used that is known as pipette. This is known as pipette. It is used to suck the different chemical substances with the help of mouth. While the using of pipette, lot of precautions should be made that the chemical substance should not be sucked inside our mouth. So it should be used very precautions, and it is of different measurement. 20 ml as well as 25 ml pipettes are also present. Now I am going to show you another equipment. Is just see. This is known as Kipps apparatus. Kipps Kipps apparatus. It is used for the formation of hydrogen sulfide gas, a rotten smelling gas, used to detect the different functional groups or acidic and basic radicals in the signet classes. So for that we should use this Kipps apparatus. For burning or heating any substance we should use fire, and for the fire in laboratory generally we use which is known as what? Burner or split lamp. It is also known as burner or split lamp. Since split is used inside it for burning, that's why it's known as split lamp. We may also use gas cylinder lamp that is known as Bunsen burner. This is a Bunsen burner. Since for this gas connection must be required. Suppose if we don't have gas connection, then we use split lamp on the place of this. This is an equipment known as burette stand, or this is known as stand of black color, and this is the glass less likely known as burette, which is used for the titration purpose. Just see, this is a burette and it is known as burette stand. Just see, and these are the shelves in which different chemical substances are put. So these are known as shelves on which we store different types of chemical substances. Just see. So these are the basic equipments which are used in the laboratory up to the class 9th and 10th, and I hope I am able to successfully explain all these equipments. Some more equipments are present. Just this is known as brush, test tube cleaner. It is used for the cleaning of the test tube. If some material get deposited at the bottom of the test tube, we should use it to clean it. So it is known as test tube cleaner or brush. So I hope I am able to explain the basic equipments which are used for the practicals, and students may able to familiar with these equipments and how they are used for their experiment. I hope everyone get a lot of benefit by knowing these equipments. They may be able to perform their experiment. So thank you for watching my video and for your kind cooperation and sharing. So I am just requesting to all my students, please like and subscribe to your study channel, YouTube channel, which is known as Study Point by Salis. Thank you and have a nice day.